Hello fellow reader, my name is Janeth from Loquacious Readers, and today I'm bringing you a book review. And if the snappy picture, oh there it is, I am doing a book review on A Great Interior Beauty by Libba Bray, and you have a positive review coming your way. So this book, it's about Gemma Doyle, who is the protagonist in this novel, and in the beginning of the book she is begging her mom to go to a boarding school in England. She currently lives in India, and she is just begging her mom, and her mom says no, of course. She doesn't want her daughter to go to this boarding school. But eventually something happens. Her mom passes away, and she is forced to go to this boarding school in England now. Now that she doesn't want to go anymore, because of course she just lost her mom. So now she's in this new boarding school, and everybody is against her. Well, not everybody, just two girls, Felicity and Pippa, and their gang. And then she rooms with Anne, who is a poor girl school where only rich girls go, I'm guessing. And the school is called Spence Academy. Eventually, she finds something out about Felicity, and Felicity tells her if she could keep her secret. And of course, Gemma says okay. They become really great friends. So you have these four girls, Gemma, Pippa, Anne, and Felicity, who are becoming the best of friends. They're going on all sorts of adventures, and eventually, well, since the beginning of the novel, you start realizing that Gemma is not a normal girl. She starts seeing visions, and these visions start coming true. She could eventually transport into other dimensions, or maybe not dimensions, but other places in this. And she just has these crazy powers that she cannot yet control. Bad things are going on. People are against her. So Gemma Doyle is starting to see all these visions, and then she finds this 25-year-old diary by someone named Mary Dwad, and this diary is helping her out with those visions she is seeing. And basically this 16-year-old girl went through the same thing Gemma did, and she eventually starts finding out about this group of women called the Order, this male group that is called the Rekshina. I hope I pronounced that right. And you have this cute Indian boy who I'm guessing is going to end up being the male love interest in the end of the book. His name is Kartik, and if you read the book, you'll know where he sits in. But let me just tell you one thing. He is protecting Gemma. So there is my synopsis for this book. Hopefully it's understandable. And yeah, so this book was amazing because of the characters. I enjoyed Gemma Doyle's character. She was just a very strong character, a character I could look up to. She had her flaws, but who doesn't have flaws? Come on. Libba Bray wrote a story of the most Victorian era, and she just did a great job on it, because you would literally like think these girls were from modern day, but they're from back then, and they have minds that girls nowadays have, if you get what I'm saying, you know. Like, there's this part in the book where they're talking about relationships and guys and stuff, but of course they would have never, most girls back in those days wouldn't even think about having relations or thinking of being with other men instead of their husband. So you have these wonderful group of girls. Pippa is like the pretty one, Anne is the clever one. You have Felicity, who's so charming eventually in the end, because in the beginning she's kind of like ugh. And then you have Gemma Doyle, who is mysterious. Where I got this from the quote on page 314, and it says, once upon a time there were four girls. One was pretty, one was clever, one was charming, and the other one was mysterious. I thought that quote was really nice. It was right on. I don't even know what to say. I just adored this novel. It was great. Just love the writing. Libba Bray just wrote. If I didn't know better, I would have thought this was a classic novel. But of course, I do know better, and I don't know. I just think Libba Bray did a great job on this novel. I cannot wait to read Rebel Angels and The Far Sweet Thing, which are the next two books after The Great and Terrible Beauty. And yeah, I give this book 5 stars. This book was just great. It was great. I loved it. There was this part in the book where I was just like, oh no, not this, because Felicity is being mean to Anne, and she's just like, she invites Anne to go to this tent, and then she like pretends to lose her ring and stuff, and then I'm just like, oh great, they're gonna get Anne in trouble, this is gonna happen, blah blah. But right away, Gemma, it's like if she, it was as if Gemma could read my thoughts, and she just said the exact same thing, and she was like, oh, this is gonna happen. So then she prevented the cliche to happen, and I just thought that was really good. I was just like, wow. I would recommend this book for everybody. I said it. I recommend this book for everybody. So, okay, so yeah. So just comment below, and bye. Oh, and there's gargoyles. Gargoyles. Yeah, I know, they're just like in parts. If you have read this novel, it's just in parts. But there's still gargoyles in here. I never knew how much I liked gargoyles until I just read this, and I'm like, oh cool, gargoyles. So yeah. Uh Bye.